Trying to get right, oh yeah.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Junyer CTN. The CTN stands for Changing the Narrative. Yes. If you don't know by now, my name is Junior. That hence the title Junyer CTN because the CTN stands for, again, Changing the Narrative. Yes. Welcome back. Like I already said before, this episode right here, just like any other episodes, but again, as time keep going, the episode just keep getting better and better and better. And that's the whole thing. You want to go uphill. You never want to go back. You never want to look back, because life is a journey and you want to continue on and never look back. What you did it is in the past. Let it go. Move forward. Plan for what's ahead. Okay. Take hint in that. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Today's episode is going to be, let's see, know your role. Okay. Know your role. Very important. So I may be repeat myself a few times with this. Hopefully I don't, but leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know if you're feeling it. Let me know if you understand what I'm talking about. Let me know if you got some input on what I'm about to say. Leave it all in the comment section. Let's jump into it. All right. Know your role. Okay. So I'm going to be looking down back and forth because you already know how it goes. So I'm on a time limit. So I'm not going to keep wasting your time. Let's get into it. Either you're going to play or not. Which one you going to do? You going to play or you're not going to play? It's up to you. That's at your discretion. Okay. So if you're not playing, I'm not talking to you. So you can go ahead and just switch to another, whatever that you plan on doing for the rest of your day. But if you're playing, stay tuned. If you are playing, then you know life is a game. Okay. Life is a game. Okay. So while you're playing with this life of game, is either two things that you're doing. Either you're winning, right? Or you're watching everybody else play. Because I feel like ain't nobody really losing in life. Okay. So I'm not gonna say either you're winning or you're losing. Either you're winning or you're watching everybody else play the game. And then everybody who else watching playing the game, you're not playing. So either you're in the game or you're not, right? Okay, let's keep it going, because you're only in competition with yourself. When you're playing a game where somebody got to lose, you know how it goes. So I ain't gonna get into that. All right, let's keep it going. So if you want to win, if you want to win, then you got to play the game. You just got to play. Get in the game. Play the game. You can't win if you don't play. So if you don't play, how do you expect to win anything? That just goes with anything, right? Okay. But you can't just jump straight in. You can't just jump in the game. You might pull something, you might break something, right? But look at it more of like a traditional game. Okay. If you jump right into the game, you might lose a life. You might lose. Any video game, you play the game, somebody just throw you the remote and you just play, you gonna die because you don't know what's going on. You just jump, you can't just jump right in. Again, in the physical sense, you might pull something, you might break something, you don't know the rules of the game. Okay. So these are some of the things that people just jump into the game and possibly don't know what they're talking about when they starting to do things that they are unaware of. The meaning of losing in life is metaphorically, okay? But then again, you can first traditionally hit it with game over is lose your life. That's the ultimate thing you can do, okay? So outside of losing your actual life, you can be in jail, prison. That's losing time, okay? Out of your lifespan, okay? Because you spending 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever case may be, you know, that's losing life in this game. You could be on probation. You are restricted. Okay. People who ever been on probation, you can't go everywhere. You got to be, sometimes you got an ankle monitor on. You got to be somewhere at a certain time. You are restricted, which hints at you losing a life. Okay. You may be on hard drugs. You mentally messed up. You're physically messed up because you on hard drugs. You can't shake it off, which again restricts you from a lot of things. Was hints at losing life. These are things that's holding you back in life, in the life of game. These are things that's restricting you. Again, being in jail, being on hard drugs, being on probation. Okay, those are just some things that I can name. Okay, so these are the things that happen that I just list that will make the game harder. Don't mean it's game over. It just make the game harder because until it's game over, which means you are flatline, you are out of here, that's when it's game over. Okay? Because on the traditional type of games, again, life is a game. You have other chances. You can do a continuous. You may didn't know not to go that route, but maybe next time now you know better, so you can go this route. Because you went that route and you bumped your head, yes, it delayed your process. It delayed things for you, but it doesn't mean it's game over. As long as you still breathing, as long as you still functioning, as long as you are still able, it is not game over. You can still get in the game. You can still play. You can still learn the rules. Get in the game. Don't give up. Don't sit on the sideline. Get in the game because when you're playing, you have the possibility to win. Okay. So with that being said, so you either want to play or you don't. Which one you want to do? You got to make a decision. Right now, you probably ain't never look at life as a game like that. But again, like I said on my previous episode, I think it was the previous or the previous before that, it's a span of 4 quarters, just like a sports game. Yeah, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Okay, again, life is a game. So I just want to hit on that. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to my episodes prior that I did. All right. So the game of life isn't a game to be rushed. Okay. It is not a game to be rushed. You got to take your time. Okay. It is not a rat race. It is not a rat race because you are not in competition with everybody else around you because it's your life. Whatever how you see fit is how you live your life. It is not a rat race. Okay. But a lot of people do play it that way. Okay. So some people do look at things as competition and they got to be somewhere at a certain time and do certain things, or because if they don't get to it, somebody else will because they are mentally in competition with somebody else. Okay. But if you don't look at nobody else's competition, you're not in no competitive nature for no one else, which means you are all on your own playing the game, one player. All right. But even though people look at life as a rat race and they look at and they play it that kind of way, but it is a game of levels. Okay. Life is a game of levels, which means it's two ways how I'm gonna break this down. Game is a life of levels. You can play it by age and status, or you can play it by one player. Like I said, the age and status meaning you younger, you trying to get to it fast, you trying to get to a certain status. Again, it's about age and status. When you're 25, you look at life, you're supposed to be in this position. When you're 35, you're supposed to be in this position in life. When you're 15, they looking at you, you're supposed to be in this position in life. It's like if you're not in a certain position in life by an age that you're trying to be in that position, you starting to feel like a failure. Oh, I should excuse me, I should own my house by the age of 25. I should be able to be in my career and making over 6 figures by the age of 22. So I should be married and with 5 kids or whatever how many kids you want to have by the age of 28. I should be able to have my own business making $1 million a year by the age of 35. People got certain whatever how you see your fit by a certain status of your age. Again, like I said, like traditionally people say you supposed to graduate high school by the age of 17, 18, 19. You supposed to be in college and graduate college by the age of whatever, like 22, 23, 24. I should be in my career and be thriving by the age of 27, 28, 30. It's all about age and status. Okay. Just comparison to other people around you. I am uh 32 and I am married with 3 kids and I own my home and we go on vacations 5 times a year and I got 2 cars. It's all about how you compare yourself to the Joneses around you. Or the second one is your own pace, your own lane. That means however how you see fit, you moving stuff at your own pace, you accomplish things how you see fit, you get into things that you see fit. It's not no race for you. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to learn it and keep it going like that. You get there when you get there. Whenever you get married, you get married. Whatever you feel like you want to get married. When you want to have kids, you figure out whenever if you had kids or not, you had kids. If you are a career based job or you are at whatever job, you own your home or you don't own your home, whatever. You just living life the way how you live in life. It's not a rush for you. You don't have to be somewhere at a certain age. You will get there as long as you're striving to get there. You will get there when you get there. So you may not be married at 22, but you may be married at 38. You may not have your kid all through your 20s, but you might have a kid in your late 30s. You might not have that dream job that you was trying to get since you graduated college for 10 years after you graduated college, but now you finally got the opportunity to get that position. But you never gave up. You still was striving for what you want, and eventually you will get there, but you don't put a time limit on yourself. Okay. So one thing, touch bases on that real quick. Like women say, "Oh, you supposed to have a kid at a certain age, blah blah. You age out." But nowadays, there's people showing that people are having healthy kids in their 40s. Just want to put that out there. So again, there's not a clock ticking. It is, but at the same time, it's not, because at the end of the day, like I said on my last episode, lifespan is all about your quarters of what you in. Let's keep it going. The purpose of playing any game is to win. Life is a game. Why are you playing? You're playing to win. You're not playing just for fun. You're not just in it, just looking around, don't know what's going on. You playing any game. The purpose of playing is to win. Okay. What is it that you want out of life? That's how you're going to determine if you won in life or not. Okay. Again, some people feel like they won in life if they have ownership, if they own their house, if they have $1 million in their lifetime, some people win in life with family and love in that aspect. Some people win in life because they had kids. Some people win in life because they have grandkids. Some people live in life because they live to the age of 100. Some people happy that they live to the age of 80. It's all about what you see out of life. What do you want out of life that you could put out there that you want to desire to make you feel like I won in life? Again, the house, the car, the career, the kids, the family, the marriage, the who, whatever that you want out of life that make you feel like I made it. Some people want a restaurant. They've been striving. That's all they want. They bone. They just work so hard to get a restaurant, and now they finally got a restaurant. They don't care if it stays open or is it closed, but they reached to the goal that they had a grand opening, that they served a meal or a drink, and right after they sold their first drink or their meal, they'd be like, "I made it." Everybody's dreams are different. Again, what do you want out of life to make you feel like I won in life? All right. Only you will know if you won or fell short in the game of life, because it's your life. Let's keep it going. Uh, this game, in my opinion, this is how the game should be played. Okay, games to compare to, without trying to find the game of life to compare to different things. What the only game that I can compare to is the game of chess. Okay, that's the closest game that in reality that I can compare what I'm trying to say is for the game of chess. I say that to say this. The board is the life. The board is the life. The board is the journey to get from one side to the other, to get to young age to old age. That's the whole purpose. You're moving forward. You're trying to get to the other side for the most part. Obviously, the game is to capture the other king for sure, but you want to keep your people, your soldiers around you, and throughout life you're going to lose some soldiers on that battlefield of life. So that means you want to make it to the other side so you know keep how much help on the board as you can. Okay, so I said that life is a journey across the board. Okay, let's go. The pieces are people who don't know the game of chess, and this really episode for the people who understand chess. So you have six pieces. You got the king, the queen, the bishop, the rook, the knight, and the pawns. Okay, know your role. Hence the title of this episode. Know your role. Everyone is a king of their on their own board. Everybody is the king in their own life, male or female. Okay. You are the primary, most important person in your life is you. You is your life to live. Okay. Yes, you can create life. You can procreate life. You can be there for other people's life. All that good stuff. At the end of the day, you have your life to live no matter what. So everybody is the king of their own board. Okay. Because everybody got their own journey. Everybody got their own life to live. Got it. But on other people's board, again, everybody has their own board. You are not the king on their board. You are a different piece of their board. Okay. Know your role on their board. Okay. You the king on yours, but you another role for somebody else. All right. So let me say that to say this. I already said that. You never the king on somebody else's board. Okay. So everybody around you on the board are there to be used. Okay. Everybody's there to be used. Everybody has a part to play. Okay. Again, everybody has a role to play. So everybody who's around you is should be benefited for you. Okay. Everybody there, sometimes you got to sacrifice people. Sometimes people can give you information to get ahead. Sometimes you can be there for other people. But I'm going to keep it simple, all about your board. So everybody who around you should benefit you some shape, fashion, or way. If you a man, you got a woman, sometimes the benefit is they procreate your kids. Vice versa. Sometimes you a woman, you want that man. Sometimes you just want to see so you have kids. Okay. That's just that. Sometimes somebody can be resourceful to you for resources, for information, for a helping hand, for good company, for great advice, for companionship, for even learning life lessons. Okay. Sometimes you can learn from others from their mistakes. Okay. Sometimes people can be influenced from you, for you. Sometimes people can be you can be inspired by other people because somebody they doing something that you probably don't even know. All right. uh Understand the role that you play in other people's board. I'm out of time. Okay, but I do want to wrap this up. Understand the role that you play in other people's role, mean other people's life. For example, you are a pawn to the company you work for. You are easily replaceable. Sometimes they using you to get ahead, to get that get that income, to keep the business afloat, to keep the sales going, to keep whatever role that you playing in that company that you work for. You are just a pawn. People that's up there in the corporate offices, they are the bishops, the roots, the all the other positions, the knight, also other pawns. That everybody got a role to play, but know yours. But that doesn't mean you got to be a pawn for that company forever. Sometimes you can work up the ranks that have a more important role. Okay, but again, but also when it comes to your family, you might be a knight, you might be a rook, you might be a might be another pawn to them. Who knows? But again, know your role when it comes to somebody else's life and what important part that you play. Again, somebody could be a good resource. Sometimes people can pull you up because you know them to get you in certain positions. Like sometimes people can be around you, you learning from their mistakes because if they didn't go through it and you didn't watch them go through it, you wouldn't know what not to do when it comes to certain situations. Okay, so if you think of someone in your life right now, okay, you can think of them like, okay, I know this person right now. This is a bishop in my person in my life. This person is real. This person always there when I need them. This person When I need money, they are there. Sometimes I need help moving. I know who to call this person. Sometimes if I fall flat on my face and I need somewhere to stay, I know I can call this person. Sometimes I'm the person for this person. Every time they need somewhere to go, I'm the person that people come live with. I'm the person when they call for loans. I'm the person who when they need a ride. I'm the person where I can point them to directions and resources to everybody else. Sometimes you can help them with application resumes or just whatever the case may be. You just gotta, what are the benefits of someone? Sometimes people around you right now, they be like, you don't benefit me now. There's nothing I need from you now. But sometimes it's like a tool in your toolbox. I may not need you now, but I'm gonna keep you around because sometime in the future I may or may not need you. But it's great to have you around just in case, because you never know. You never know. All right. So with that being said, yeah, just on roll. All right. Again, this is what I want to say. It'd be a couple. A couple is a king and queen to each other. Okay, king, queen. Like I said, everybody is the most important role on their board. Okay, but realistically, sometimes people that are king and queen to each other, they have side relationships. Okay, so with that side relationships, who is this person on your board? Is they, what position do they play? Or what are you benefiting from them? Or what are they benefiting from you? Are they an important extra part on your board, or they're not, or a lower piece of the board? Who knows? But like I said, everybody who you interact with, to your boss at work, to your friends, to your colleagues, to everybody who you have around you that you actually have connections to, that you can actually call on and you know, just somebody just in your life, just pretty much, even when it comes to cousins and aunties and uncles and whoever, everybody has a role to play in your life. But again, sometimes people are in the game and they don't even know they're in the game. But I don't want to keep going because I'm out of time. I've been out of time for a while. Know your role, but always remember, you are the king in your own game. What do you want out of life? How far are you trying to go? What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to accomplish? Also, are you a helping hand or a good resource for other people that's in your life? So what role do you play? Again, always know your position. Sometimes people are there for temporarily. Sometimes people are there permanently. Sometimes people are there, you can't get rid of them even if you try. Some people, they just there for a season, for a reason, a lesson, a blessing, whatever how they say it. Know your role. But before we get out of here, don't forget, click the link in the bio. This right here, The Life of Currency. The link is in the bio. You definitely going to love this book. After you read this book, you be like, you know what, that was a good read. I want to keep it going. The Life of Currency, More Than a Bill. This is part 2. Yes, 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 because you're definitely going to be satisfied. Don't forget to let me know what you think about the book. So when you want to play some games, you got at least 3 people. I mean, at least 3 people to play with you. No one's safe. Everyone drinks. The link is in the bio. Again, the link is in the bio. Play this game. You are going to have so much fun. You're going to smile. You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh so hard you can feel the abs just working in your stomach. You just going to feel the abs just working out. You want to keep the games going. You don't got at least 3 people. 2 people. It's not who you know, it's what you know. Again, the link is in the description. You still going to learn something. You're going to laugh. You're going to joke. You're going to have all the fun that you've been looking for. You're going to smile from ear to ear. I guarantee it. The minimum of 2 players. But don't forget, with all these games, the more, the better, the more, the better, the more, the better. But if you don't got a deep community like that, you don't got a whole lot of people around you, this game right here, at least one other person outside of you to play this game. So just like any other episode, don't forget to rate the song that you heard at the beginning. After you hear this song at the end of this episode, leave your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. All those good things. Until next time, I'll see you later.
Trying to get right, oh yeah. I put put racks on my bags, you know this tryna get right. I am texting all your packages, just tryna get right. And you acting this disastrous, we hanging outside. I put racks on my bags, you know this tryna get right. I am texting all your packages, just tryna get right. And you acting this disastrous, we hanging outside. We want that cash, hit the heads and shit, don't pay me no mind. I put racks on my bags, you know this tryna get right. I am texting all your packages, just tryna get right. And you acting this disastrous, we hanging outside. We want that cash, hit the heads and shit, don't pay me no mind. Let's go. Money everywhere I did. Money everywhere I steer. Money everywhere I did. Money everywhere I steer. Money is the motive, yeah, you know we gotta go to it. Autofocus mode and tech, you know I like to blow the rest. Thick little chick, I blow her back. Just know in fact I hold her back. Notice that Prada and Gucci got your hoe attached. Yo, no cap, she show her neck and then I'll throw it back. If she ain't bringing profit, best believe that I ain't stressing jack. Haven't you learned your lesson yet? I'm mad proficient. Bitches cash, I'm getting. And my bag's equipped with all of these racks. And on my bags, you know this tryna get right. I am texting all your packages, just tryna get right. And you acting this disastrous, we hanging outside. We want that cash, hit the hands and shit, don't pay me no mind. I put racks in all my bags, you know this tryna get right. I am texting all your packages, just tryna get right. And you acting this disastrous, we hanging outside. We want that cash, hit the hands and shit, don't pay me no mind. 20-foot see, baby, I'm jumping, running, stunning, keep them coming. Beep, beep, beep like thunder, reach the peak and take them under. It's the weekend, get the money, I'm on regions where they want me. You can't stop me or tsunami, but you can top me, do it properly. Honestly, roll the broccoli while profits all on top of me. Go proudly, make this forcefully, pockets look like Monopoly. Probably make your heart drop a beat, regardless, it was hard as me. The stars I be with the farthest lead, I know, I'm hard to reach. So pardon me, I cut off all the arteries, won't tolerate no salty peers. All this here is so apparent, so they staring. They gon' give me all my Mary Kay, cause I'm married to the bag, that cash. I put racks in all my bags, you know this tryna get right. I am texting all your packages, just tryna get right. And you acting this disastrous, we hanging outside. We want that cash, hit the heads and shit, don't pay me no mind. I put racks in all my bags, you know this tryna get right. I am texting all your packages, just tryna get right. And you acting this disastrous, we hanging outside. We want that cash, hit the heads and shit, don't pay me no mind.